Final
Again, back. Okay, guys, this video will be about my build of the dream, or dream of the build. This is the Lada 2103 with E46 full chassis, interior E46, outside Lada. This is the car about which one I dream quite long time, and it's finally happening. It's already that project. We continue half year, not every day, but slowly we doing, and this is the already near to final stage. Why I do that actually? Why I filming this video? Because I'm try to making videos for TikTok, which is the start to going very popular. Already hit 11,000 subscribers by this car. Another videos don't like people. Lada they like, they post, they ask so many questions, which I will have some questions write it down to answer. Maybe this is the first video on YouTube, so if somebody interesting about that build or maybe what we're doing here, so subscribe, please share. We will see how it's going. So starting from beginning, I like Ladas. I don't know from what time. I think it was 2014 when I started watching this Lada fest in Russia. How they mod the Ladas, what they doing. You know, the absolutely crazy stuff. And I dreaming about Lada, but I live in UK. To get here Lada, it's not that easy, but I find some way. And for all these years, like 5-7 years, I import around 11 models altogether. And one of the Lada was, I can say that most popular my Lada was in UK. Everybody know about that Lada. And first school was in Gravity Show 2024. Even that now who watching the night rides, they like my how we done in the ModMasters garage. We done that Lada and his film. So I'm gonna try to now put for you this moment when he's coming to my Lada check. So and after I get that Lada done, I feel like finished. I drive 3 years and I have always no enough power. 74 horsepower for 3 years non-stop driving. It's nothing. And I want to build something like this. And they have a couple options for me to take my Lada, that beautiful one, or not beautiful. I have is all couple ones, and swap the engine to the Lada, and it's gonna be nightmare. Fuel lines, electric engine, so I'm not that good mechanic to do that perfectly. And of course I don't want some shit engine before we think about Mazda MX-5 engine, which is the perfectly fit in the Lada, but it's gonna be not enough power for me. And I like always big engines, 6-port, and the M54 B30 is for me it's like German JZ, because JZ is super nice, but it's so expensive in UK. Everywhere now it's expensive. That engine actually you can buy 800 pound and you have a fully work engine. But I bought a full car, bought it another full Lada car. Of course, who sell me the Lada, he's not telling me it's gonna be that terrible condition, but anyway we cut it out. Anyway, thank you. I spent a lot of money for all these cars, and actually it's there. Then we suffering. We import that. We do roll cage. Metal Monkeys help me with that. Perfect job. I'm so happy I asked and find that guy on Facebook. And actually now this is the what you see. M2 front bumper bottom Lada. Behind that have a crash bar from E46 M Sport and originally Lada. There will be new headlights, engine M54B30. We're planning to do turbo. We're planning to do sequential gearbox 8 HP, and actually all this stuff that we see is happening because of the I have so support from my friends and my garage. What you see behind where I'm working now, uh, I was planning to build car like this by age. So my first Lada I planning 5 years ago. After 2 years I start, and only 1 year ago I just finished it. It's I slowly always going to my plans, and it's happening. And with that car, I want to do it, but I was scared to start because before my previous I already tried to do that. I bought a car, I bought a chassis, put them together, go everything wrong. I been it. There was at least experience, but when I was planning to do again, I get support from Night Garage. They tell me they gonna help me, and they help a lot. Most of the time, they helping. It's not on the camera because they hide from the camera, but like 90% of the job they do with me. I just try to help if I can do something. I do mechanical stuff, I can do cutting, welding, but body work, I tell them what I want. They help me to adjust, and they help me to do actually everything. So that's why for future, when we go for events, I'm gonna be always with Mad Garage. We're gonna put stickers there. I'm gonna show what crazy stuff we're doing here, because this is not alone project in this garage. I can't tell you now what we're doing as well, but for future you're gonna know very crazy stuff. And have some questions which is there for TikTok. Ask me most of the time, like what's the chassis, why exactly like this. So there's the E46 2001 3-liter coupe, which was fully cutted, but how you see it's left exactly to we can put front windscreen from Lada. Lada was 2103 because that's my favorite model because of that chrome. Even some another cars like 2101 I can buy, but I'm gonna be rebuild that front and will be again looks 2103. And E46 because I know these cars I built before for drifting. I know that almost everything in this car. That's what I like. Plus, I know how to build turbo in it. They have a lot of space for turbo. They have now space for intercooler. Good airflow will be. So that is the car which is the start to be E46 a bit more expensive than should be, because E92 now costs nothing. But E92, if I put on Lada, I don't know, Lada will be just maybe front and back. But with that car, you can see it's fully Lada, extended wings for over 25 centimeters longer, custom one, and it's work, it's driving. I very upset I don't have chance to go to Latvia Tour Baltic Burnout Challenge. I really want, but now in Poland everything's stuck. They border controls and everybody charge grand one way. So better I put that money in this car, and this car soon gonna drive there to, I can drive myself there, so I don't need to spend that money for the road. I can spend money on the car. What is the next one? Of course I want to challenge the night rides. They do one rotor engine Lada by, it's not for drift, this is the beast for drift. I text as well, not many people know the Russian builder Lada King. They calling Fyodor, and show him my project. I try to be with the Lada community in UK as well. So that video will be posted as well in the Lada groups. I already read some messages like DBLA will do for me bad things because of the IDA, this one with historic car. But actually, this is what I want, and I don't care what another people think about it. I just want to drive that car, which is in my dream, and what is my mind. So this is that point what happened in my mind. Continue what we're gonna do after when we done all body, start to driving. Of course, first important stuff what I want to do before put turbo, I want to try to how my friends done, put 8 HP gearbox from BMW, because they have sequential option. It start to be more popular, it's holding a lot of power, and money wise it's somewhere as well like gold medal if you're buying just performant K64 Poland clutch kit is going to be roughly 700 quid plus of course install. So this is the already quite good money, but if you put sequential gearbox from a BMW E46, so this is going to be cost you roughly 2,000. It's for 1,000 extra, but they have a 8 speed when you're driving on the highway, so it's possible to drive through all the Europe, and then it's have a better options for the drifting, because my friend who installed the drifting, and you even can't see how they changing gears, like dun, 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 they just go, you know. So this is the actually even good for future if I want to go some drift events to show car. It's going to be much better, plus that old gearbox is already them left less and less, and price is going up. At that 8 HP gearbox they're quite cheap for automatic gears, so that's why we're going for that. And of course after that we're going for turbo. I already done previous my Beamer as well 3 liter for turbo. It was running on 391 horsepower, which was a lot for me. I was scared to even drive on the road because it was already fully drift one, which was brakes only front or handbrake. So that's why that car gonna be moved when he's gonna move for turbo. We do dual caliper back, of course no ABS, but it's better than will be just when you press brake, it's gonna be front wheels, when handbrake back one. So it's a bit more safe. I have no idea how I'm gonna keep that on the road. Maybe I need to just buy now trailer and tow the car every show, but I hope we will be possible to do some gold medal. I can drive on the road and I can drive to the race tracks, enjoy there, show everyone that car. Some mods which is still questionable, one or maybe reinforce rear subframe with poly bushes, but if really for my option how I want to drive daily and on the track, I want to keep original rubbers. It's a bit more flexy. With poly bushes you feel like you're in the race car, but if I'm gonna use that for daily as well, it's not that good. And of course interior will be very important. I want to keep E46 inside, but added some gauges. I want to M3 seats. They're very comfy, or maybe from BMW G30 that M Sport seats, they quite very comfy, but for me question only the weight, because they so heavy because of electric inside. My front already will be very heavy, so maybe we go for some bucket seats which some a bit more comfy. About that one, no idea. On the moment we just continue the filming videos. It's my first video on YouTube for you, so if you in that stage what you're checking now, so it's me video ending. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, maybe share with another Lada or BMW crazy guys who are building some interesting stuff, and they interesting to see the car for future somewhere. I don't know what to say anyway. Thank you for watching. Bye. Opa.